Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the top 4 of the semifinals of YCS Pasadena 2022. We have Jesse Kotton on Ishizu Tier Element going up against Vincent W on Bestial Spright, and we're going to see Vincent starting off the game with a normal summon Beaver, definitely activating the effect. I think I saw 3 Bestials and Smashers in hand, so like you want to get hit with the Haveness. Oh, that, on the other hand, that is not what you want to get hit by. That is the toughest thing that can happen to you as a Spright player. Mill 5 on both sides. We see Scream milled. Okay, no tier names or anything. Magma, Blue, Red, Starter, Ash. Okay, so the red in Graveyard could hurt a little bit later on. They're going to get Scream effect to go search for a trap card. So Orange Light went even because we're able to search. We got Beaver off their board, which like is huge, because now they're just going to pass. And passing here doesn't actually reveal that much information, because you could still have all engine in hand technically, and it just not work because you have no level 2s. But I doubt you'd have that much engine otherwise. Yeah, I don't know, because like you could play around Haveness just by having Bisted monsters, so activating Beaver isn't scary, but Orange Light, that card's scary. So we're going to see Hafina, Scream milled, and discard the Rhino from hand. So now new chain links. You can see Jesse thinking there. Still has to play through a bunch of interruptions with all their cards having hand trap, like the deck just having just a bunch of hand traps, like on average like 17, which is enough to have 2 over. It gets to the point where it's like no longer like luck on drawing hand traps, and it's just like there's like the math behind it. I'm gonna start drawing more and more hand traps and playing a lot at this point. People will play 12 hand traps and be like, yeah, I played 12 because I'm trying to draw 2, and it's like, it's just, that will like almost never work. Even 17 and 40 you could argue is not enough hand traps to draw 2 every time. I think that's like, yeah, I think it's a good number. But they're going to bring out Mud. That went through. Okay, and discard Solic, bring out Rhino. And then new chain link. We're going to be able to get the Rhino and Solic effect. So we're going to get a search, we're going to get a dump. I'm also curious on what Jesse plays in the extra deck. A lot of tier players' extra decks look somewhat similar, but also look different. I think everybody's on Babushka for this event, just because that helps beat the decks like Flaunderies, helps beat Spright, gives you a good play against those decks too. If you get hit with Shifter by them, you can try to get to a rank 4 and then just pass, knowing that like that card is not the easiest for them to out. Okay, now we're gonna normal summon Miru, effect mill 3. Alright, so we mill Haveness and both shuffle backs of the Ishizus. Activate Magma. And then Magma, target blue, and they could chain their own Bisted. Chain Sornier, banish blue. Trying to prevent them from getting a body. Because that's what Magma really is. It's a body plus a search during the end phase. But like the Graveyard interruption part isn't that good versus Spright. It's like super easy to play around because you can just gigantic effect and you can no longer activate your Bestials. The only time you can get hit with Bestials and Spright is if game states like this happen where like you're forced mill 5 and now you just have like a couple Bisteds in Graveyard early on before actually doing anything. Or if you get put in a scenario where like you allow your opponent to Bisted you because you're trying to summon your own Magma turn 1 If you get to summon Magma turn 1, it's so... Drawing Magma is so good. In tier, you can use it to make Beatrice, or the other rank 6. That card's crazy too, just shuffling back. Or in Spright, if you draw Magma, then you get to resolve it to search, but you also get to bounce it back to hand. So then you have double Crow. So there's like so many good scenarios. And even if they do chain Bisted, when you activate your Bisted, so like you still get to keep Magma in hand. And they commit a body to the board. Okay, so we used Mud to put back, and now we're gonna go Mud effect. I'm guessing if they're activating it, they're calling Dark. Yeah, that makes Dark Charmer. Dark Charmer effect, target Magma in your graveyard. Then in response, they're going to chain Druid's Worm, targeting the Magma. Maybe could have chained their own Magma there. So I'm pretty sure they have Magma in hand, right? They opened all 3 names. I feel like you would Magma there over using Druid's Worm. Especially with their next play. I'm not sure what their next play is. Looks like we're gonna link. Are we just gonna go for Sprint and then Sprint dump Miri? So that's the... Oh, that's gonna go ahead and get Miri effect. And then... Oh, did I just let that go through? It looks like that's going through. Okay. So put back Miri. And then, I don't know, I feel like this player used their interruptions weird. So why did they Bisted to prevent them from summoning their own Magma Mud, and then Bisted to prevent them from... Because they have another Bisted name in hand, right? Like one that they can use. It's not like another once per turn one. And then Kikalis effect. Kikalis gonna go search. Man, yeah, they're gonna go search for Scream. I really hope that they have another Bisted in hand. If they don't have Magma Mud in hand and played the way that they did, I sincerely do not understand how they made it to top 4 then. There's gotta be a point, like, cause we watched his last match. He played very, very awkwardly. I don't think he knows that Sprint is a card, for the opponents. Okay, so we're going to use the effect Send Sprint. Sprint is a fire. A lot of people think it's a dark, but it's just a fire. So it's not protected by the Mud effect there. Same way that like Elf Sapphire. Activate Scream now. And then Kit effect, tag out, summon back out Miri. And then we are going to get to mill 8, because Scream and Kit. Miri's already been activated. So we mill Heartbeat, just a bunch of millers, a couple shuffle backs, or at least a shuffle back there. Was that only one? Yeah, one shuffle back. Oh no, that's Mud under Miri. Okay, so it is 2. Counting the amount of cards in deck. So we're going to Heartbeat effect, add back from grave, targeting Solic. And then we're going to go Kelbeck, Chainlink 2, YuGiOh, Chainlink 3. Oh no, it did. It did only hit 1. They don't... I thought they had a Keldo milled. It appears they don't. So it really did only hit 1 graveyard interruption. And now mill 10. Oh my god, Jesse, why you gotta do it like that? I mean, it's clean, but why? So no 10 on both sides. Did they hit an angler? Or any beavers? Okay, he's gonna sort it out like that. Okay, hit double beavers, so any angler doesn't even matter because they summoned angler to start the game off with. No angler milled anyways. But, okay. So that was just, oh, even if all blanks milled on both sides, like that would help Jesse more than the opponent. Looks like we have shuffle back effects, they don't. So we're gonna put back Kalos, put back Shaylin. It's going to allow us to fuse, bring out YuGiOh. And then link off, make elf. And then activate elf effect to summon back out a Miri. I think we have another winning graveyard anyways that we can summon back, which is why we did that. But also YuGiOh could send Miri for its effect now. Like early on in the opponent's turn. Okay, so we're going to activate our effect to shuffle back now. It's going to put back a Hafina's. And then put back another Hafina's. Could put back Extract Monster now if we want. Yeah, it looks like we're going to put back Dark. I'm going to say putting back Extract Monsters is so unique. Okay, not targeting that. We're gonna target something in their grave. What's Is there anything good to target? I don't think there is anything good to target in their grave, to be honest. Target Carrot. Oh, because they have Carrot and Red. Okay, I guess. If anything, that'd make it possible for them to end on both interruptions now. Especially if the stuff's in the grave. If the stuff's in the graveyard and gonna stay there, that we can banish shuffle back. But this looks like a pretty good spot for Jesse. Has the Solix set, has YuGiOh up. The opponent has Smashers in hand, double Bastiles. Obviously did not have Magma Mutt. If they have Magma Mutt, I'll stop recording. I swear I will. I'll stop recording, I'll end the video, and I'll post it from right where it ends. Okay, draws Jet for turn. Okay, so it does look like Sornier drew a Swarm. Yeah, it's definitely Sornier. Yeah, just pass his turn. Oh, Scoops. Okay. Yeah, I mean that game was over. So, on to the next one now. We are going to get to see... Bro, Vincent! Why do you make tier players go first? This is how you get 2-0'd. This is how you get 2-0'd. Planet Go Search. Like... okay, couple things. One, you're not just playing against, like, no locals tier player, right? Where they're going to make mistakes. And, like, the thing is... I know you can't use your hand traps to their full value. And this is, like... You need full value out of your hand traps. Shaylin effect. Okay, we're going to Ash that. Okay. Sometimes Shaylin RNG can just win a game. But Summon Rhino effect. Okay, that's going to go dump. Alright. Rhino, go ahead and dump one. I see Meister in hand. I think I saw Meister, Jet, Beaver. Last hand trap. Oh no. Havness, negate, pray. Don't have any Bisted Monster. Any Bisted Monster pushes through this. I want you to remember that a Bisted Monster pushes through this right now. Oh. I was going to say Bisted, Banish Meister, Summon. Well, I guess maybe not Banish Meister. What was the other hand trap that they used? No, it's not worth it. Banish Havness from grave. Summon, Dark, take, Meister, make sprint, dump, kit, search, kit, combo. Summon Beaver, and then Beaver effect. Chain Havness. Mill 3, we see Keldo, Solix, so Graveyard Interruption plus a free search. We'll take it. We also don't know what that set is. Yeah, Beaver bring out Angler. Playing in the Super Poly, by the way. Super Poly here with all monsters in their hand would indeed be game. If you Beaver bring out Beaver, they can't go for Garua because it takes different names. But now they could go for Mud because one's Beast, one's a fish. Little fish boy. But alright, Solid gonna search Miri. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna see Hani in top 4. We already see Jesse in top 4, Vincent in top 4. Alright, reads over Carrot real quick. And then special Jet. Jet effect goes search. And then that, let's see, I thought about searching Smashers. They don't have any Spright card in graveyard currently, so they would need to link off. Someone said it doesn't look like Vincent has a ton going on right now. This is all Spright does. This is like the best thing Spright can do is hand trap the opponent, they pass, and then you hit them with a few engine cards. And it's like, wow, that's tough. Okay, so make sprint effect. Yeah, they can't really change Solic on Sprint. It'd be kind of bad. Might not even have Solic set. Dump Angler effect, bring out Beavers. But this is one good thing about Beaver bringing out Angler is that you still have the Sprint to dump to bring out. There's also a lot of people that only played one Angler, 3 Beaver, and they don't play the double Angler, which means their Beaver normal summon is a lot worse because they have to bring out Beaver from deck, which means that they can't Angler later on because they only have one target in deck, which means there's no point of doing it unless if you're trying to gang attack. But it goes for Gigantic, and then we're going to go Gigantic effects. Okay, that goes through. So to attach Angler, go summon. One's gonna bring out blue. Blue effect to go search red. Jesse's monsters are at 21 and 2,000, so he currently cannot beat over them. Vincent has had a problem in the past of actually beating over monsters and playing very awkward into those kind of boards. We're gonna overlay, make Soul Sweeper. And then it's gonna special red. Okay. Maybe could have summoned Soul Sweeper where red is and summon red where Soul Sweeper is and summon Gigantic where Beaver is. Change your zones up a little bit. But we're going to Soul Sweeper, banish the Hafinas until Jesse's end phase. And then we're going to overlay, make Cat Shark. Okay, Cat Shark effect on Rhino. On Gigantic. Rhino only has 2,000. Trying to do the math. Soul Sweeper plus 100. 1,500, like 15, 34, so it's 14 plus Gigantic, and Gigantic's at 64, so it's 14 plus 64, so it's actually not game yet, unless if I did my math incorrectly, which I don't think I did. They do have Smashers, though, so then that would make a game. You got Smashers could trade the cat with Rhino. So we're going to activate Keldo to put back. We're going to put back an Angler. Definitely do not put back Beavers. Alright, so putting back Angler. Okay, so Solix set no longer is good enough. I don't know. Maybe. Someone said Jesse's slow playing. And I don't think he'd really gain that much off of like slow playing there. He's gonna chain smashers in response to them trying to shuffle back. And now, okay, wait. Nah! He just tried banishing from grave to banish from hand. Nah! It could. There's no way, bro. Yes, you have to banish off field. It's also not cost. There's no way, bro. Banish his planet? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is in their grave? Okay, wait. Before I keep going, what is in Jesse's graveyard? Just let me ask that. Does he have mud in graveyard? He doesn't, right? There's no mud in graveyard. If there's a mud in graveyard, then this is fair enough. Because if there's a mud in graveyard, then this whole play should have been played differently, to be honest. Because then it could make Planet live by banishing put back Rhino to pop once, then you have to outplan it, and if you have to outplan it to then also out the Rhino while playing around the back row, then you lose. So they're reading the interaction between Gigantic and Cat Shark. So Gigantic doesn't gain 16 if it's used with a link. Its original attack actually becomes 32. So that is why Cat Shark is, or that Cat Shark, or Gigantic doubles, and then Cat Shark will double the original. So that's why it works. Elf Effect, summon back out Soul Sweeper. Weird. So, oh my gosh, we could have just chained Cat Shark in response to Smashers, and then we could have, but like it should have been done differently in the first place. Like, you can't make this up. They could have, yes, chain Cat Shark in response to Smashers. The opponent chained Solic, cool. Chain Carrot, negate by getting rid of Cat Shark, banish Carrot, banish Rhino, battle phase attack for game. Infinite ways to win there, but they almost through. But on to game 3 now. And Vincent, there's no way you keep winning after letting your tier players go first, okay? No way. Jesse's going first in game 3 to see if he makes it to another YCS finals or if he is destined to get top 4 at this event. Activate Planet. Honestly, if Vincent wins this round, Vincent wins the whole tournament. I can't even lie. If somehow he keeps winning these games that he's not supposed to, he'll just win the YCS. He's just simply too talented if he keeps this up. So Jesse defeated Walter in top 8. Dakota Angelov beat G-Net. So we know it's Jesse, Dakota, Vincent. Alright, Shaylin, discard Rhino, mill 3, hit Scream, YuGiOh, Keldo, Rhino 1, YuGiOh 2, Scream 3, and then Hani 1, table 4. So it's Hani, Jesse, Cody, Vincent. So 3 very experienced players in the community, and Vincent, so yeah, maybe he's a very experienced player, I just don't know him. So we're going to search our trap card, mill 5 on both sides. Okay, they mill Angler. Bound to do it eventually. So now new chain link. Well, yeah, not new chain link yet, because we still have to resolve the Rhino. Now new chain link. We could activate mill 5. We activate Solic. Activate Rhino. Our opponent's gonna activate Angler. Could activate Sornier to dump Juris Worm. If they would like. I doubt it. Definitely would not be worth it, but it's something they could do. Oh, did they draw? They opened Double Beaver. That's actually really good information for Jesse, knowing that, like, now knows 2 of the cards in hand, because otherwise there's never a world where you just don't summon Double Beaver there. Like, if you're going to summon one, you're going to summon both. Okay, so now another mill 5. Okay, so Vincent hits nothing there. And then Jesse hits Mud, Miri, and I can't tell what else. Rhino. Okay, now Solik will resolve to go search. To search for Miri before going into the new chain link where we can activate. Wait, never mind. We still have to double the Rhino before we do that. Yeah, we still have to double the Rhino. For a second, I was like, wait, we had a guaranteed fusion. Like, yeah, I forgot about Rhino dump. So, Rhino can still go dump. Yeah, just thinking about trying to play through hand traps, because trying to actually, like, full combo in here is easy. We also know Jesse plays Heartbeats. So, Heartbeats could be dumped off Kikalos to add back Solik. I know he has Crime, searched off Scream earlier, so it's a way to end on both tier names, or both tier traps, while, like, actually comboing while doing it. So, Miri, Venus, effects are both activating. The opponent lets it go through. Maybe they have Bistids, and they just wanted to not do it here because they're activating 2 names. So maybe he does it on the 3rd. If I was Jesse, I would assume my 3rd would not be going through. Also, they accidentally just banished all those, when the only difference was, those were like the mill 5, right? So put back, and then that'll bring out Kikalos, and then put back the Miri, and the Shaylin, Garua. That's a free draw. New chain link. We can get Kikalos and Planet, so we could pop Beaver and Kit go search. Especially because you assume that the 3rd fusion is going to get hit with a Bistid. Ishizus can also trigger Planet by banishing to shuffle back a tier to get the pops. That's pretty good. Looking at their graveyard, seeing just a bunch of non-engine. So we're going to chain Mud to put back Scream, Angler, because we know it doesn't do anything, and Shifter. So put back 2 cards that don't do anything, besides Anglers being like level 2. And then we put back Scream because we plan on searching it. It's not bad to leave face up on the field. It's actually like really good to leave face up on the field because you get to mill a bunch of cards. And when you're not going up against a tier mirror, if you mill a mill 5, then you get to mill 5 more. And also they just left the bottom of his deck there. I see blue, Beaver. I think I see Bastiles in hand. Alright, Jesse's gonna go normal Miri. And then use the Miri and the Rhino. Make dark. Dark effect, target Magma. They do have Garua face up on the field too, so they could be trying to make a Beatrice line. Effect, target Magma, chain. Or like, imagine if Jesse goes effect, target Magma, and they go, okay, chain Magma, banish Magma, and Jesse's like, no. I targeted the other Magma. And you're like, no. I targeted the other Magma. It'd just be so dumb. Like, obviously you'd be chaining to target the one that they targeted. But some people really do be like that. So we're going to target the Magma, so that way neither Magmas will resolve. We're going to put back multiple Magmas, actually, which is interesting. Could leave one in their graveyard for a future Dark Summon, since I don't really see how having that card in their graveyard is going to help them at all. Yeah, there's no way. Unless they have Monster Reborn. In that case, you would also be putting back Jet. If you're playing around Reborn. Reborn and Jet's better than Magma. Unless if they're already ahead. Then Reborn on Magma sounds dirty. Activate Scream. Kikalis effect to tag out. Alright, so summon Miri. And then effects are going to activate Miri, Kit, Scream, mill 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No heartbeats. Bunch of tier names, 1 mud. We've already used all of our tier names. So all we hit there is 1 mud off of mill 11 actually. So 1 good mill off the mill 11. Now they're going to activate Druis Worm. Oh, wait, because I still had 1 tier name left. Yeah, no, that's fair. And they're gonna activate the last tier name. They're gonna chain they're gonna chain Druis Worm, and they're gonna chain Orange Light. Yep, I like that. I like that. Yeah, having the 1 tier. Okay, so they milled 2 good cards. I completely forgot that they still had the other name live. Because in my head I was thinking like, yeah, the opponent's gonna try to Bisted stop the last name. So I just saw like the last name is just not going to do anything, but then Jesse ended up having Orange Light in hand, so that obviously is going to change things a little bit, making us so we can summon Rukalos, not allowing them to get the body, make Elf, Garua draw 1. Garua just being a free draw 1 feels nice. It also being a level 6 is insane. Elf, summon back Orange Light. Free body. I don't think we're going to use it for anything here unless... Okay, yep, we're going to make Fluor. I like it. I like it. I respect it. Make the Fluor. Set the heartbeat that Garua drew. Fluor pop it. Nah. Okay, that'd be dirty. We're going to set the crime that we searched at the beginning of the turn. And then we're just going to pass turn. They drew Angler. Wait, that's unfortunate that they drew Angler. So they have Magma in hand, Beaver. So Jesse knows about double Beaver Magma. All 3 of those are known. So summon Beaver, activate the Beaver effect. Maybe they're just thinking about on summon. Yeah, no Beaver effect. Gonna Scream mill 3. Maybe they did effect. Who knows? Oh, there we go. There's the heartbeat. Okay, so now we're gonna get Heartbeat and Miri. Heartbeat, target Solik. Now the opponent could chain Druis, or the Magma that's known, on the Miri. To try to shut that down and prevent. They're gonna let... Okay, so they're not going to Floor Negate. They're just going to chain Elf, which is good. Yeah, that was like the best one in the mill. Milling any other tier name, we would have had to think about Floor Negating, or potentially even Crime Negating. We're not going to get Miri effect Diffuse, though, because it is going to be off board. But the Miri mills Shaylin, and then Shaylin effect will activate, putting back the Rukalos and Shaylin, bringing out... I want to say Dragos Tapalia, but also Kikalis would be fair enough, as I think we have enough interruptions. Yeah, Planet Pop. We still have Fluor. We still have Crime. We still have Drago. We still have all the graveyard interruptions. Planet Pop Beaver into game there. But to be honest, we didn't even need Miri to mill anything, because like we could have also just went ahead and like chained our graveyard interruption to put back our Miri that they just targeted with Magma, and then we're still going to get Planet effect to pop. But that is going to be it for top 4. So the next match I'm posting will be the finals. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.